Hi there, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an Obby game, and this is part 3 of this tutorial series in case you're wondering why there's all this other stuff. So, in this video we are going to be making jump pads and wobble platforms. I mean, like kind of rope swing kind of platforms. So first we're going to make the rope swing kind of platforms. Now, what you need to do is you need to add in a part by clicking this part button up here and drag it on top of this here. So I'm just going to set my snapping one stud. I'm actually going to delete the part so it's snapped on one stud. So make sure you have your snapping at one stud, otherwise it's going to be a bit hard to build. It's going to make it much easier if you have snapping on one stud. So first, click the move tool and, well, I guess, get the move tool and move it up to here and make a roof. The reason we're making this roof is so the platforms have a place to hang from. We're going to be using the rope constraint, and the rope constraint requires a place to attach to. Well, two places to attach to actually. So set this thing's colour to smoky grey, like this other structure here. So if it's a bit dark inside, then you can always go to lighten and turn up ambient here, and use the slider here and you can turn it up and they'll make it brighter. I'm just going to adjust mine so back here, or maybe that's a bit too bright, put it down that, but you can adjust the ambient so it's brighter inside if it's too dark for you. So now what you need is, I'm just going to select the cave and I'm just going to select one of these platforms here. Let's try to hit the end one. This one here. And I'm going to click Control D at the same time on my keyboard. I'm going to scale this one up and I'm going to move it along. Make a little platform. Now, I'll click Control D more times and move it. Create a few more. Now what we can do, now that we've got all these, is that we can go to the model tab, you're already in there, you can go to constraints, and you can add a constraint. So you click this little thing, now choose which one you want to create, and I want to create a rope. You can create a spring, but it may be a little harder to use, so I'm just going to use a rope constraint. I'm going to put this here, out here, but that's not straight, so I'm just going to get this attached. I'm just going to find the ceiling, this, I'll rename this ceiling, and I'll put this inside the cave, and now I'm just going to select the attachment in it, and I'm just going to use the move tool to get it lined up, because it's actually not lined up with the platform. That lined up. So just keep moving it until you think it's lined up properly. So I think this is lined up properly, and so I'm just going to select this, my new platform I just created with it, and there we go. And I'm just going to make sure this is unanchored, so it'll spin around. And now, if we were to just run this, the platform should swing like that. Good. So, because I don't want to try to draw just a spinner, but I still want to play these, I'm just gonna make a little platform. You don't need to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna do that so I can test the game without having to dodge the spinner, so I can test these little rope swings here. So if you click play here, which will spawn you with your viewers, and oh, I forgot to anchor that part, and I forgot to anchor the ceiling. Okay. So I'll anchor the ceiling. I forgot to anchor the ceiling. And I'll put this inside the cave. Then I'll anchor the cave, which will anchor everything inside the cave, which is what I want. Actually, it doesn't. I need that part. I need to make sure if some of the parts anchored, some of the parts not anchored. You see a swinging platform, so you'll be able to jump onto it or swing around, and you'll be able to fall down, die. So that's good. If you want to make it a little bit more dangerous, then you can select the platform. Yeah, and you can actually tick custom physical properties. Open this up, and you can change the density, and you can change it down, and this will make it so the platform flies around more easily, making the player fall off. Okay, jump on this. Yeah, there we go. And so now let's add constraints to all of the platforms. Add a rope. Yeah, and I'll just fly over to here. No, that's still diagonal. So try to line up those. That's lined up. Now for the next platform. Let's look rope constraint. One here. Let's go next to these other ones so I can try to get it more exact. No, it's a bit out of line as well. So again, select the attachment on the ceiling and move that so it is straight. There we go. Oh, no, it's not straight on that angle. So just keep modifying it while straight. Now, I'll give them all a custom physical property so they fall down easily. Just use Control click for this. Select the platforms, then pick the custom physical property. Is open it up and set the density to 0.4. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Now if you click play, oops, I mean, play here. So you spawn here, and you can just give these a test. Oh, that's right. So you also need to unanchor all of them. Then it should work. Fine. See? So that's the platforms out of the way. So now we're going to make some jump pads. So I'll just select this part here and move it all the way to the end. Line it up with the platforms and scale it all the way to the side. Now scale it down. So we've got that, and now you can add this and just make another part that goes in here. Yeah. And make it tall so the player can't just jump up it normally. Like that. There we go. That's better. So now the player has to get really, really high. Well, they have to jump really, really high, which is impossible. So I'll just put these parts into the cave. I'll select both of them, and I will anchor them. Just so that we anchor. And now I'll just add in a part. I'll put this here. Make it square. I'll set its color for cyan. That's not, yeah, that, like that. Make its material neon so it glows. Oh, maybe I'll make it a bit more darker. Yeah, like that. I like that color. And I'll anchor it. So people will be able to. So this will be our bounce pad. So I'll just rename that. And when the player walks into this, they'll be jumped up all the way to here. So with the bounce pad, we are going to put this inside the cave, and we're going to add in a script to it. And this script is going to make the player jump. Well, it's not really, it's going to boing the player up, but doing that is going to make it jump, because we're going to set the player's jump power to a really high amount, and we're going to make them jump, and then they'll jump up, and then we'll take away the jump power. So first we want to go script.parent.touched::connect function. We'll add some brackets here and put hit. And now we want to add local equals hit.parent:: find first child. You want to find a humanoid. And so what this code does is that it's going to see if the player has a humanoid. And if the player does have a humanoid, well, if the object that touches the humanoid in it, and the only objects that have humanoids in it is players and characters, which we are able to jump. So what we want to do with the humanoid is we want to go humanoid dot use jump power, and we want that to equal to true. Now we want to use humanoids jump power, and we want to set the jump power to about 120, so they get a pretty big jump. And we want to go dot jump equals true, which will make them jump, and then after that we can wait like that much, and then we can do this, and so set that to false, and we don't even need that line. So another thing we want to do is we want to add in the cooldown, because otherwise we'll just spam. So make this cooldown false, and we want to go if and not cooldown then. So if it's the cooldown equals false, then we can, and there's humanoid. So what we also want to do is we want to set the cooldowns to true, and then down here we'll set the cooldown to false. So now if we play here, we should get bounced up in the air by our bounce pad. Yeah. So that's all for today's video, and thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thanks. And bye.